100 years ago, Jerusalem was a neglected city. It had been part of the aging Turkish Empire for the past several centuries. Only those who saw the significance in Bible prophecies about this ancient city were interested in its welfare. Of course, some of the scattered Jews were also interested. It was truly Zion for whom no one cares, as we read today in Jeremiah 30. It is a mixture of a chapter, which is typical of several in Jeremiah. Verses 12 to 15 describe God's own attitude in the prophet's own days. Because your guilt is great and your sins are flagrant. But the chapter starts with the divine declaration, "Behold, the days are coming when I will restore the fortunes of my people Israel and Judah." Verse 7 is very intriguing. "Alas, that day is great, there is none like it. It is a time of distress for Jacob," who was renamed Israel, "yet he shall be saved out of it." There is nothing in ancient history that this can refer to. What about 1947, 48 and 1967? Possibly. But one cannot be dogmatic, for it seems far more likely that it refers to the final climax, when the return of Christ and the resurrection, when God's nation, as we read in verse 9, shall serve the Lord their God and David their king, whom I will raise up for them. Christ will reign over the whole world. David will reign, we suggest, over Israel, and the 12 apostles will reign over the 12 tribes as Jesus promised them. Matthew 19 verse 28. But before this is a time when the world will experience the storm of the Lord. Wrath has gone forth, a whirlwind tempest. It will burst upon the head of the wicked. The fierce anger of the Lord will not turn back until he has executed and accomplished the intentions of his mind. In the latter days you will understand this. Those who really have a relationship with God and his Son can feel his growing abhorrence of the fleshly, godless behaviour that has engulfed the world today and is getting worse each year. They will recall the words in Zephaniah's prophecy, "Seek the Lord, all you humble, who do his just commands. Seek righteousness, seek humility. Perhaps you may be hidden in the day of the Lord's anger." God will care for Zion and for all those who truly believe in him and show this by how they live. We will soon read Jesus' words in Mark that God will send out the angels to gather his from the ends of the earth, as Christ is returning with great power and glory.
Come to me.
This thought was written by David Cowdery.
To read this thought online or to view and purchase other Christadelphian literature, please come to www.thechristadelphian.com.